So yeah, welcome folks. As you can see, we're trying a new thing here. Taking the show on the road.
Yeah.
Literally.
Not necessarily quite a very good road.
So because of the tune, we'll expect to hear like some bumps and bangs and shit.
I never see everybody doing this. It's not necessarily a great.
So yeah, welcome back folks, and thanks for joining us again. I am here on Ramsingh. This is
Kevin Ball.
as always. Sometimes. Wait, no, he was the sometimes one. Yeah, here on Ramsingh, as always.
And Kevin Ball, sometimes.
Sometimes.
In case of this video, at least. You know.
So yeah, here we go again. So, couple big news this week. Biggest news of all, Far Cry 4, yo!
Yeah.
That shit is fucking insane. Well, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I hope so, you know. It's supposedly set in the Himalayas, you know, and they're gonna be riding elephants.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, so it's like actually releasing this year in November.
Yeah, I think it was. So.
Yeah, so like, that's good shit because I mean, I fucking love Far Cry 3. That shit was fucking awesome.
I actually, I love all of them. Far Cry 1,
Well, I never played 2.
3, and 4. I never really played the ones on Xbox with the incredible jumping.
Oh, Instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy could give Mario a run for his money or a jump for his money because he was like, you know what? That jumping guy should be in the Himalayas. That would be so awesome because this guy was jumping like 100 feet.
So you'll be like one of them mountain goat.
Yeah.
It's just be like jumping from peak to peak.
Yeah,
like that Sesame Street video.
At like a 90-degree wall, you know. You know, he's jumping. It's like a flat wall. I was watching a picture of a dam and this goat was climbing on like a. But look to me to be a 90-degree wall. You know?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. But yeah, he's trying to keep his episode a little shorter today.
Nah, actually we don't give a shit. So yeah,
oh, really?
no, we don't give a shit. So yeah, like Far Cry 4, like I spent like hours on hours in Far Cry 3, like collecting all this shit. I mean, that was when I played Far Cry 1, I like real catch ass to play that on PC back in the day. But like, it's so stick with me, right? That like every single FPS that I ever play after, I try to like hold it up to that Far Cry standard, not just graphically, but like in terms of the guns and the sounds and a lush tropical environment. So yeah. I mean, I didn't play 2, but from Far Cry 2.
I actually played 2. I thought 2 was good. It had like a lot of. There's another FPS called Stalker. You know, and it's like real hard. It's built from Ukraine, and they're set in like Chernobyl, and these people like, you know, they kind of live near the area, so they just stick a camera outside and and that's reference for, you know, Stalker.
They had like giant earthworms over it.
But
like earthworms are 17% larger. Sorry, I was like watching.
Really?
No, I was watching like the 1998 Godzilla movie now.
Yeah.
And the guy Matthew Broderick, that's what he was like studying, like the Chernobyl earthworms and the affected radiation, and they like grow by 17% or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
But yeah, anyway, yeah. So like Stalker.
Yeah, so you know, it was like Stalker. It was like very hard. It you know, uncompromising. They didn't pull out of the hole for anything. You know, like you literally had to pull up a map.
Right.
You know, and I think yeah, and I think like they also had the first person healing yourself, you know, like if you know,
right. Yeah.
If your arm was well somehow he's getting shot and burned and stuff, and like, you know, to heal he like kind of snaps his broken arm back into place, you know. So I thought that was kind of great, and I had like, you know, a whole bunch of characters, good players. That was, you know, kind of different stories.
Right.
But yeah, you know, and so I mean, I thought it was kind of an underrated game.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is Far Cry 2, they say hard, so I never bothered to try it. But
very
like,
hard.
when I see Far Cry 3, it was like set on the tropical island again. I was like, fuck yeah, that's the shit I want to do. So I mean, I get the game and I love the game. I like love fucking music. I love like the direction. Like some of the shit was just like real bad. Like you remember the trippy fight scene, the knife fight scene with Voss?
Oh yeah.
I think that was like halfway through, and like everything was just like smoke and psychedelic colors. And
that was like kind of a playable cutscene kind of thing.
Yeah, that was like real awesome shit. And then like I pick up Blood Dragon the other day on a PSN sale, and holy fuck, that game was awesome.
I mean,
that was just like funny from start to end. It's like you one line or something.
I mean, like they kind of use that as a how to say, like you know they use the engine and I guess somebody assets and stuff to quickly make a game that is totally different in team.
Yeah.
You know? So like Far Cry 3 it had like a surprise amount of heart. I didn't even, you know, I mean like it wasn't even on my radar because like I was saying, you know what, this is just too far. And then it totally surprised me. I don't know if it surprised you too.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was expecting an FPS, but like the writing and the direction and all that shit was that totally catch me off guard.
The two of them was good in that, you know, different ways.
Both of them in the main game and the Blood Dragon add-on. But yeah, that was like some real good shit. So we have high hopes for Far Cry 4. I mean, honestly, if they could repeat the success of 3. I mean, they say they didn't just wanna build on it. They wanted to take it to another level. That's why they like move into the Himalayas. So they say like some of the visuals like real strikingly beautiful, even though it's like stark white. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's interesting because the last FPS that was kind of set there was let me see. You know, it was freaking perfect dark. I think that was something like some kind of Himalayan place, like a mountain or snowy region or something like that.
I think like the last game I remember playing in like snowy mountains was Uncharted 2.
Yeah. So there was Uncharted 2. They had a level of that in one of the Call of Duties actually. I mean like
in Modern Warfare 2.
No, I didn't really like it. They didn't really like push it artistically or anything, but you know, I mean just that is such an unusual area of the world to set a game.
It's not something that there
was that and there's one called Coast Mountain where it's like incredibly off the beaten path. So that was like a horror game for Wii and then like a PC. But you know, I mean a place like that, you know, it have like a lot of mystery and temples all over the place and you know, it's so stark, you know. So I mean I could see it being like a totally different kind of FPS.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I mean like, you know, if you look at the Himalayas, it's not just snowy mountains, you know, they have like there's like a place called like the Valley of Flowers or something like that, you know.
Right.
It's just like this big meadow expanse of freaking, you know, flowers of all different colors and then, you know, and to have like the gunfights played out in between that song, like it'd be like a cool thing, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because even on the last generation consoles, like Far Cry 3 was like very fucking impressive visually. Like the amount of shit they put in the environments, like it had some like real epic waterfalls.
Yeah, I mean,
and remember like it had like the fucking what is called them things again? Like the giant dive hole that you had to like dive in for one part. You had to like jump off the cliff into like pool, and then the mines was like real fucking epic too. We had to like circle around the spawn and then used to come out on the other side on a waterfall. So,
I mean like.
So yeah. So I mean now that they're going onto next gen. So
it's not gonna be next gen exclusively though.
I don't think it's exclusive next gen.
Yeah, but I mean at least you're gonna see like hopefully like a big jump. And I mean in terms of gameplay, I thought there was anything that they couldn't have done before that they could do now. I mean,
yeah, that's the thing. Like Far Cry 3, the gameplay was surprisingly polished. Like all the healing and crafting and that kind of shit. So I think what I say is that the Assassin's Creed 3 game creative director gonna be directing this one.
Alright. So he was never involved in a Far Cry?
But
was he ever involved in
I think that was his like biggest role in any game as creative director on Assassin's Creed 3. But
so the guy who did Far Cry 3, did he have anything to do with Blood Dragon and Child of Light?
Not sure. Actually, Child of Light was the writer from Far Cry 3.
Okay.
He wrote Child of Light, so hopefully they'll bring him back for Far Cry 4 because I mean I really like the story in 3. From the one picture that they released with the self-appointed despotic king.
Yeah.
It looked like it had potential for some more interesting characters and some weird ass shit to explore. So.
And I mean there's never been an open world game set in a place like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's been to cities and even now people have been to jungles with Just Cause and Far Cry and thing, you know, and that could just be like one thing though, it's actually set in the Himalayas, but the other game, Far Cry 3 was set in a made-up island.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think the Far Cry 4 gonna be set in a fictional region called Kriyat.
Okay.
It's not a real place.
Alright, so, well, okay, so I guess that good MIs used to do like the other one they had crazy shit. They had that
so
freaking
they could take
Komodo
some
dragon and
liberties.
a bear, and you know, we just mix them wherever we want.
Yeah, so they can take some liberties, and hopefully they'll have like some real kick-ass DLC. They'll have what's called this shit from well, yeah, you know, they're gonna have like rideable elephants in Far Cry 4, so probably like the expansion will have like tauntauns and what's the shit you find in the cave? Like some real far-out shit.
So that'll be cool. I mean, I don't know. You know, like one thing I wanted to know if it will have either a mystical or a sci-fi twist.
I'm not sure because Far Cry 3 didn't have either.
It probably, I guess you could say it had a slight musical twist, but I mean, you can hide it behind drugs.
Yeah.
You know, as you could many things.
Like this video.
Yeah. No.
It's all in your head. None of this is real.
Yeah, well, at least you can say you high while driving this car. You know, and he's not high. Very quite sober, as he's always been while driving a car. Better cut that out.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, even if it don't have like this stuff, I'm cool with that. Because I don't think Far Cry 2 had anything like that either, right? It didn't have any
no, I don't think. I think.
anything
In
like
fact, I think Far Cry 2 was the most grounded out of all of them.
Yeah.
You know, that was like the most real. Well, I mean, as real as you could get, really. Because at the end of the day, he's still healing bullet wounds and you know holes in his cranium with a syringe.
Right. right.
You know? Oh, and malaria. Yeah, that was so amazing, right?
Yeah.
He was sucking on bullets and shit, right? And he like kind of shrugging it off, and then being felled by malaria.
Yeah, well, we in the third world could understand the bite of the mighty mosquito, right? Has plagued us many a night, and we have been lucky to survive for this long.
Yeah, but maybe not for much longer.
Not for much. So yeah, if you like this video, like the video, comment down below.
Might be the last one, so
yeah, depending. Because we're driving now, so never know.
Yeah.
So yeah.